Hello, everybody. I am super excited to share my experience with the Patreon channel of our great guru, Mr. EKDK. And I just want to share my personal experience because of the vast collection of videos with actual client readings, the amount that I have learned through his sessions. It is hard to just learn it through just pure books or theoretical knowledge. So, very grateful. There are some amazing sessions in there, whether it is relationship oriented or health oriented or finances oriented, and they're actual chart readings. So, absolutely love his channels, his video, and the contribution he has made to this field and for students like us. Uh, it is a blessing. So if you're a student of astrology and want to learn real chart readings and practical experience, this is absolutely one of the best to learn from. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Soumya, for giving such a wonderful feedback on patreon.com/ekdk. So now I'll be actually going to the website. The web address will be given in the description beneath the video, and also some students will be discussing in the comment section also. So it's very easy to become a member. So just to show you a list, remember, Soumya, we did this some time back. V. Anand, trying to find the ascendant.
Yes, for example, one of these videos, this was a brilliant one as well, where all your knowledge about ascendants and their characteristics and also Gemini Sutras are tested, but in real life scenario where you need to adjust based on the events that has happened in that person's life, that native's life. One of the extremely practical videos that really helps you think and apply.
Yes, then we had this, what is the ailment or disease the person is suffering from? I think this was a blind chart reading, right?
In this video, it is a blind chart reading, and we don't know anything about the person. But with respect to the chart, we can assess. We can assess what type of health problem the person may get, and the remedies also for this person.
Thank you, Pavani. So this one you remember, which is the most challenging sphere of life, how to find out? Yeah, we had this, and then what is your greatest fear? And at the end, we did a little bit of Bobby Fischer's horoscope. Okay. Then we had, if you find anything, you want to speak on a particular video, you please interrupt me. So
if you have, Guruji, the drugs and suicide one,
I think we have. Yeah, we have. As we go down, I think we should be able to, see more videos. How to spot the dominating planet in any horoscope. I think that was very interesting. And then suddenly, students wanted some discussions on philosophy. Then we went on with karma, astrology, and Bhagavad Gita, trying to connect, relate. Then this was done by astrologer Jaya Ravi, Kala Purusha Tattvartha, using just the bare lagna, nothing else, no planets. Of course, the lordship of planets were discussed throughout, but not positions of planets. And we had a part one.
But the particular lagna, Kanya lagna, sir, it was discussed.
Yeah, from Kanya lagna we started. And then, oh, is it? Okay. Then...
I can add for this one, Guruji. This
okay.
Can I add?
Yeah.
So this video, for example, Kal Purusha Tattva, this shows the magnanimity of our Guruji. He is not only a teacher, he's also a student himself. He actually invites guest speakers. And these two videos were delivered by another famous astrologer, Ma'am Jaya Ravi. And she had covered the concept of Kal Purusha, using the Kal Purusha framework in addition to a specific lagna. It was a phenomenal learning experience, absolutely amazing, where you, even before you put in the planets in the actual houses, how would you do the interpretation of that particular lagna with relation to the Kalpurusha lagna. So excellent, excellent two videos.
Okay.
Yeah, and if any person has problems with respect to time of birth, this information is really helpful to fix the time of birth.
Oh, yes, correct. Yes. But it also, she taught some skills by connecting the house lords, right? For example, if the same planet owns two houses, then how do you connect the houses and the significations of that planet? Remember? So it was very interesting,
Yeah,
actually. Yes. Then
it
we
was very
had
cool.
a research by our student Kishore Kumar Jain, who is also a chess coach. And I mean, this was he collected many horoscopes of philanthropists and people who donate a lot of money and try to find out what is the common combination that runs through all the charts, one particular type of combination. This one, did you attend or did you watch this video? IVF problems and solution, case study
Yes,
of husband and wife. Yes.
yeah. This was another practical life scenario of how to identify uh, uh, the various problems, because putra dosha, like commonly students will know, but it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum of issues, and multiple scenarios can happen within that. And this was an excellent chart reading on IVF and the potential remedies.
Yeah, in general,
Yes.
It's not difficult for any student of astrology to figure out in which areas of the horoscope a person can have problems. But the thing is, for an astrologer, it is also important to know the grade of the problem severity also. So
Okay. You're
in
saying
these problems,
how bad it is, or how, what is the quantum of dosha? That's what I think you're
yes,
Correct.
saying,
yes,
right?
Correct.
Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
generally spotting the problem area of a horoscope of a native. And the other thing is the grade of the problem, if it is
Correct.
severe or not.
Yeah.
in
How
that.
intense it is. Okay.
Intensity. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice point. Yes. So I think we did, this was both the husband and wife together, right? So we did that. And remember this one where astrologer Vinod Iyer did a fantastic job uh, of time of birth, where the lagna was totally unknown, and it was really mind boggling. As you can see, Soumya's expressed that already in the comment section. You can see great presentation and mind boggling. Okay. This was a extraordinary, content where we had Jaimini Sutra being used to the maximum, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
So
It was
Vinod Iyer did a
phenomenal.
very good job. And very important, at this point, I'd like to tell you that Vinod Iyer is opening up his office in Mylapore. He's going to turn into a professional astrologer.
Oh, wow.
Nice, sir.
Yes,
Nice
yes.
to hear.
Yeah.
This time of birth rectification is only for professional astrologers.
Yes,
So
yes,
he is
yes.
a
It's very
professional
difficult.
astrologer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then, of course, this was when Mark Boni came to Chennai in October, the last part of October, when it was a 4-day program. And I interviewed him, and it was a great, opportunity for us. There were a lot of students, and I sat through the entire 4 days. And Mark Boni is coming back again, this time to talk about medical astrology, right?
And the students are planning to have a small get together
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
EKD
yes.
students.
Yeah, we are trying to. Okay. Then I think we had this marriage discussion by students, but I'll tell you, it was really good. Lots of takeaways were there. It became very interesting. Okay. But this is what you said, right, Soumya? Drugs and suicide.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
This was uh, this was an amazing chart, simply because it was a blind chart reading, and how we had to narrow down it to an addiction, and then eventually like linking it to the drugs and suicide, like that mindset and that mental aspect. So to me, there was a lot of, I had personally made a lot of notes from this video, because this is a rare opportunity to learn it from a real uh, chart, of a person, but it's a blind chart reading for the students, but guided by our teacher. So I think it was a great learning experience.
Remember, Soumya, that within a very short time, most of the students got it right. And
Yes.
I mean, they didn't struggle at all. So, and whatever was the problem, I think I've commented there. One student actually said it with the exact word, proving astrology again
Yes,
and
sir.
again. Right? So
Yes.
that's a proof of astrology. Because we have a lot of complaints against astrology about Barnum theory and this and that generalization, but this is not that. This is something very specific. Yeah. Then we had this LGBTQ and astrology. We did something on that. Then there was this, of course, our astrologer Soumya Srivastava also conducted a question and answer session. Very interesting, very well prepared. Just proves the point that Soumya is going to really go to great heights. She's going to, do it well, I think, in the future as an astrologer.
Thank you, Guruji.
Yes. And then we had Putra Dosha, but with a lot of hopes and remedies, right? This was another. But most of the videos.
This is where,
yeah.
Sorry. This is where the degree of the problem.
Okay.
To decide.
The intensity of the dosha
whether the
was
problem will be solved
discussed.
or not.
Exactly. Okay. This was second day of Pitru Paksha. Okay. It came so, close to the Pitru Paksha season. Okay. Whenever Pitru Dosha is there, it usually rebounds into Putra Dosha also. Because 5 and 9, they are interconnected. Then I think we had people requested for satsang. Then we had ordinary, simple question and answer session. This one, how to remove obstacles in your life.
This is on Ganesh Chaturthi, sir.
Yes, that we did it on Ganesh Chaturthi. Okay. So
what is the meanings of the pictures? Picture Ganesha was also discussed, sir.
Oh, is it? Okay.
The big belly, the big ears.
What is the meaning of the mouse? What is the meaning of course, now the mouse is so important anyway. Our computers are, we need the mouse. But it is very nice. We connected it to Ganesha. Yes.
Why the mouth is covered with the...
Okay. Yeah. Why he has only one tusk and not two tusks. Very nice. Then this was, I think, for professional astrologers, the art of astrological counseling, giving practical tips, what should we say and what we should not say during a consultation. Then this was a real case study, heart problem, danger to life. What is this? NBRY? Oh, okay.
Nichibanga Rajayoga. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For Sachin Tendulkar. How his negative points are converted into positive.
Okay. Then, Then we had the 7 astrology tips to get richer and happier. I really don't remember the content, but maybe if you go through the video, I'll remember. But
it was actually very good. I've made notes, but I don't remember it right off the head. Okay. But it was actually very good.
Yeah, maybe.
And it was. I think it got the maximum views for you.
Oh, is it?
This particular one, yeah.
Okay. Did we actually have charts to read, or was it tips? Maybe how to use Muhurta, how to, maybe timing events.
Not charts, Guruji. You actually went through 7 and you talked about financial, and there were like 7 different areas of life that you covered.
Oh.
Tips related to that, yeah. It was very good.
And during the meeting, there will be, we encourage students to chat, and the chat, whatever was done, also gets into the video at the very end of the video. So people can go through it, like what are the observations from the students, how did they participate? Because this is something like a proof that when you're doing a blind chart reading, I'll encourage students to type out what they see from the chart. making it, like, okay, I said it already. Oh, so that is the point. Because later on, things will, this can be used as a proof that it was said. Because at the beginning, we don't give away, right? So,
Right.
yes, this an interesting case study that is hard to forget. I don't remember the topic. What was it about? Okay. Something must be, BSPA. BSPA is become a successful professional astrologer group. Okay. That was only for them, I think. Okay.
Correct.
This is, of course, when we started a beginner's course. Childlessness due to seventh house fault. How? This was also very interesting. A new angle of looking at things.
Yes, I do
Remember?
remember this
Yes.
chart, and this is one of the best ones in terms of where we were not expecting, where, how in cricket you have a googly,
Mm.
and our teacher had presented this chart, and we all thought that there is some marital problem between the couple,
Okay.
like relationship issue, more like between them. But it turned out to be a childlessness issue, but fifth house was not afflicted.
Oh,
So
I
none of
see.
us as students were spotting that, but it was the Saturn. Um, it was the semen count issue, Guruji, in the seventh house. I think Saturn and Venus were together, or Saturn and Mars were
Okay.
together. So the husband, the reproduction aspect was affected, but none of us could catch it, that it was related to childlessness, because the fifth house was not afflicted.
I
So
see.
this chart was a very interesting. It was a very good learning experience.
Even the comments is also, it tells about the video. This
Yeah,
session again amuses me. What a beauty astrology is. Every planet in all the charts is so nicely aligned. This is godly, right?
yeah.
This is a video where I received an award in Trichy, Srirangam. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, then we had, I think, one more student speaking about hearing problems. He collected a lot of horoscopes with hearing problems and presented this. Long-term imprisonment. Why? Okay. Timing of marriage, month of marriage. How to remove problems and be happy. Then timing of marriage, month of marriage. How to figure out the month of marriage. How to remove problems and be happy. The list goes
Timing of
on.
marriage. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yes, sir.
Yes.
And jobs, these are the two things that only professional astrologers can deal.
Okay.
Time of time you will get jobs and time of marriage,
Okay.
these are really difficult. There we need guidance really from sir. Yeah.
Curses from past life. Examples and discussion. Planets in the eighth help us know lifespan. Okay. Well, this was part 1, part 2 videos. The planets in the eighth gives a lot of clues about lifespan. Important doshas, Amavasyas and Krishna Paksha Chaturdasi. This was taken from the inauspicious birth chapters
From
in
BPHS too, sir.
BPHS volume 2. But of all the inauspicious births, I always noticed that this was the most difficult. It had the maximum impact on the person. And sometimes when I compare Amavasya to KPC, I think KPC is worse, actually. Except the first 1/6 of the Krishna Paksha, everything else has its own problems. So you can see some comments like brilliant session. Horoscope of a priest who broke the rules. What was this? I don't remember.
So,
Yes.
Pabst, sir. He's
Oh,
in the Vatican.
Vatican. Okay.
I think
Related
this
to
was okay. Yeah, this was I think a priest in Texas, right?
Texas, is
Who
it?
broke
Okay.
the rules.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as in
yeah.
terms of like homosexuality. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Saturn in 5th house. Example chart. Okay. Oh, so the other one was something else. So we have here imprisoned in a bubble from birth to death. So maybe that was the previous one I showed was not this.
Some other imprisonment.
Yeah, some other
Okay.
imprisonment. Okay.
Then how will you record? Should we say it again, Guruji?
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Horoscope of a woman with 16 multiple personality disorders. Oh my God. I think you gave the details, right, Soumya? You gave the inputs for this. Or no?
Not this one, sir. I gave the narcissism one, but
Okay,
not this one.
narcissism. Okay.
Yeah, personality disorder.
Relationships and separation. Rashi and Navamsha by Soumya. That is you. You have done
Yeah,
this. Then we
this was
have
the narcissism.
horoscope of a person who turned famous overnight. Okay. Two famous actors with many astrological similarities. Okay. So many has been done that I don't even remember doing all this. Prioritizing astrology rules. What to
This
ask
is
a
one of
person.
the,
Which one?
yes. This prioritizing astrology rules is very important for students,
Oh,
sir, because to which rule we have to give more priority and to which we have to give
correct.
less priority,
Yeah.
because in one chat both will be there, and it will be confusing for the students if we don't have any guidance.
Very good. Yeah, this is a very important aspect of practical astrology readings, because if you're not reading a chart, then it is okay, you mention all the combinations. But when we are doing a professional reading, then you must know which one should be given more importance, correct? What to ask a person to know for sure what was his or greatest sin in the past life. Okay, this is guided consultation, where you have come to a conclusion about the chart, but then you want to make a final confirmation. Then what kind of questions should you ask the person so that you can say, yes, that means I'm 100% correct. Something like that. So being helped by the client, but along with astrological combinations and rules. Introduction to longevity, we did the basics. Then we had Rahu in the 8th house. Upagrahas as taught by Maharishi Parashara. The best remedies for the highest afflictions. Modern astrologers versus classical astrology. The cosmic connection between Ayurveda and astrology.
You have invited
A doctor.
Soumya, sir.
Okay, yeah,
Dr. Soumya ji,
Soumya,
yeah.
Ayurvedic doctor from Bangalore. She also participated in this, yes. To find out whether business or job. Okay, and pay back your karma loans ASAP, as soon as possible.
These are the remedies, sir. This is the important part on astrology.
Yes, yes. Oh, this was my 60th birthday celebration video. Transit of planets in detail. What did the person do in his past life and so on. So the list goes on, I think, I think that's enough, I think.
Not only Patreon, sir, you have also so many YouTube videos also
Correct,
for public.
correct. Yeah. No, this is only for,
Mm-hmm. And
Oh, we
one
did
of the
Osho.
precious, like,
Okay. Acharya
yes.
Rajneesh. Okay. So this was given by you, I think, right? Narcissism and Rahu Ketu axis related abnormal behavior. Remember?
Soumya drop off, sir.
Oh, okay. Then we have so many other videos. So let me stop here because the list goes on. All these videos are not available. Yeah.
It's really worth, sir, to know at least the basics of astrology from you, sir, to know at least the tendencies of a particular horoscope.
So these videos are only discussions by students and interaction with students, and therefore it is only, it's not available on public platforms like YouTube public. It's only in YouTube membership, or it is on patreon.com. Okay, so many, almost like a long list of horoscopes. And we meet on we meet on weekends. So Saturdays, Sundays, and Sunday morning, Sunday evening. So based upon whenever I'm free or whenever the students want me to, then we sometimes hold it even on Friday nights Indian time, or Saturday nights Indian time, Sunday nights 8 p.m. Indian time. Okay, so usually it is in the night, so people in the US can also come in. Maybe only those who live in Australia might find it difficult. So thank you so much, Soumya and Pavani, for contributing important points. So I'll be uploading this on YouTube after editing it.
Thanks for letting us join, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Velmuruganji.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
So this is the best place to join in case you're so seriously inclined to learning Vedic astrology. There are tons of videos on patreon.com/ekdk. Most of the discussions, let's say 80% of the discussions are done by me, and the 20% is usually done by the students. Sometimes it can be 50-50. It all depends on the mood. And the classes are mostly happening only on weekend. So weekend classes on patreon.com/ekdk. All the meetings are on Zoom. So we encourage you to be a registered user of Zoom. Sundays, Saturdays or Fridays, etc. 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time is mostly the time when it happens, but not always. Sometimes it can happen in the mornings or whenever time permits, maybe on international holidays. We have separate sessions for beginners and separate sessions for level 2 students and level 3 students. And sometimes we have open discussions for all types of students. There are many tiers offered on Patreon. We have USD $1 per month. That is just for just to test it out, in case you want to just try what is happening during the meeting. So log on to patreon.com/ekdk, select the tier you want, make the payment, enter the exciting world of Vedic astrology. In case you miss a session, do not worry. The recordings are always available for all students as per the tiers they have joined. If you join a higher tier, you will get everything at the that was meant for lower tiers also. Those who join the $1 a month option cannot watch recorded sessions, but they'll always get the link for the Zoom meetings, so they can always attend the meetings. Those who join the $1 will get the Zoom links for 75% of the meetings. We have something special for those who are inclined to becoming professional astrologers. This is a group for them. It's called BSPA. The cost is $23 per month. Please come back to the same video because we are planning to update the description just to know what's happening, and you can also check the comment section so that you will get the latest updates. Thank you so much for watching this video.